Welcome back to 3J Sports. This episode is brought to you by Galveston Pepper Company. Guys, let's just jump right into it. John Jeremy, always rolling with us. We are 3J. Jordan Price, what's up, dude?
What's happening?
Good to see you.
Having me, man. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? We 3J. I guess we can, 4J right now.
Nice. Represent.
All right. Yeah.
That's when I get the show game.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. We'll just run into it. So, go ahead and finish your statement there, John. You were saying that, Texas is going to get killed? You're hoping for it?
No, they're not going to kill.
Go ahead, hater.
They could lose.
Who they playing? Is that the
Clemson.
Tigers.
Okay, yeah, Clemson.
They haven't played in a long time. It's been some years.
Oh, yeah. Clemson, UT. Or I guess Clemson,
It's going to be a huge game. Dabo, I don't know. SEC,
I see Clemson getting destroyed.
Yeah.
They started playing better as the year went on. They started off looking a little ugly, I want to say.
I mean, they won their conference.
But they ended up beating SMU, which I wouldn't expect that to happen, but they ended up beating that. But SMU played good all year, man. Is this their first year in the ACC?
I think so.
Is it the first or second? Yeah, it is the first.
First or second, but hey, they were in the
First,
championship game this year.
They won the Big 12 championship last year. It's their first.
But yeah, Nick's going crazy at work. It's hilarious. But
Golly.
Jeremy, no words. What's up, man? How'd your Longhorns, man? What are you worried about Georgia? I just don't know if y'all can get it all the way done. I mean, what are you thinking about your Longhorns?
As long as
man?
somebody beats Georgia, I'm not worried about it. Somebody beats Georgia, we're good. I don't want to play Georgia, but I'm good with Clemson. Anybody else?
So Notre Dame's playing Georgia now, right? After tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Well, like Jeremy was saying earlier, they better go with Arch.
Bring Arch up, man.
Yeah.
The athletic Manning.
Get him involved. He's at least got to get like 15 snaps, 20 snaps. Like, I think that, he brings a different element to their offenses just as far as attention and everything. I think Quinn's he's a one-sided quarterback. He kind of just stares his guy down. He's not making read. I don't know, man. I'm not a believer in Quinn Ewers.
Well, he's done well. I mean, I haven't necessarily watched Texas, to be honest with you, but I mean, I've done well with.
He's done well. I guess we're in the big games.
Right.
And, all the money's online.
Just pull him out and put Manning in. See what happens.
I'm saying they better not hurt his ankle. They better not hurt Quinn. They don't want to see Arch. But the Texas defense is what's the defense and the playmakers. The receivers and the playmakers, the running backs, but mainly just receivers and the defense has been what's made Texas who they are this year. So I'm not worried about it. Like I said, it's might be Georgia, and I feel a lot better. Apparently they have our number.
Jordan, who do you think's going to win it?
Well, what I'm saying, you're getting help with Georgia. I don't think Carson Beck will be ready to go. So then you got this guy, Gunnar Stockton, back up. He looked decent, but, he did throw a big pick. I just, who's going to win?
Who's going to win it all?
Well, man, it's really tough. And, I think the man got robbed out of a Heisman. But, dude, if this guy gets 200 yards a game, it's scary. That defense is trash. So they're saying, Mount West is never going to even compete. But, 200 yards a game, the guy should have won Heisman. I'm not going to say Boise State's going to win it, but I think that they're good, especially getting that extra bye. They're good. Yeah. So they got to win one there in the championship.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because that was just ridiculous, man. I don't know how. It's almost like it's just a popularity contest now. Because I don't think Travis Hunter should have got it, in my honest opinion. How'd y'all feel?
Oregon's in the – I said the Mountain West earlier, Pac-12. They're in the Pac-12. Oregon's in the Pac-12. And that's honestly probably who's going to win it. They have the best, football team all around. But defensively –
So Ducks? You got Ducks winning the whole thing?
I mean, they have the best team. If it comes down to like Ducks and Texas, hoping that UT wins. Because we live in Texas, man. So I want Texas to prevail. We won't hear the end of it if they lose. But I think that if it comes down to it, I'm taking Gabriel and them. He's a big time quarterback. He throws for 350 plus.
Yeah, he does look. He's fun to watch.
Yeah.
They look good out there. Man, Oregon just golly. I mean, I don't care who you are, man. All those uniforms they have are just awesome, man. They're so blessed to have that as Nike. The compound right there,
Nike's
man.
the back door.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I think all the years, I think that's why a lot of people were rocking.
They got 300
Oregon
uniform.
fans. They were just rocking the colors. Now all of a sudden they're raw. But
Yeah.
they were decent once upon a time. You had DeAnthony Thomas.
Mariota.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mariota.
Yeah, Mariota.
He gave us.
They got to a championship game with him.
Jameis Winston.
Yeah, they lost to James.
Jameis.
But yeah, what do y'all think about the old Heisman jipping right there? Because I think that was erroneous.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like everything with Colorado. It's like, I mean, I like Colorado. My grandfather went there, and alumni.
So you wanted Travis Hunter to win it?
No, I don't like
My grandpappy.
I like. To me, it's like back and forth. Like you see these interviews with Dion, talking about all this great stuff, and sounds like a great coach and great leader. But then you're letting your kids, wear sunglasses and chains and watches, and it's all about the show.
Put it this way. Would Boise State be in the playoff without Ashton JT?
No.
No way. So if Heisman's the most valuable player, he's the most valuable player to that team. I think to this season too, especially the impact that he's had on the season, especially if they can win this game. I don't know who they'll play yet, but if they can win that game, dude, this second round game, I think that they definitely got it wrong.
But the reason Hunter won it is because it's so rare. Like Charles Woodson was the last one, and he didn't even really play offense. He played some like little trick plays, mostly a returner. So it's because it's so rare, and because of publicity also. I think Hunter's going to be a really good player, but I think either one of them could have won it. I would have liked to see Genty win it, but I'm not mad at it though, just because you don't see this ever. Like he played all the snaps.
I mean, he literally
was just out there playing offensive.
Like statistically, he literally had the second best season for a running back of all time. So
right, no, he
did. So I mean,
I'm just
I get what you're saying. Yeah, for sure.
It's just rare. It's just rare. That's why if this happened all the time, he wouldn't have won it. But this doesn't happen. Like I said, Woodson back in the day, like Michigan days, and then I don't even know what year that was, like late 90s. I don't know.
Like 98 or 99, I think.
Yeah, which he had a great year. Obviously, I'm not saying that Hunter is a corner like Woodson, but Woodson didn't play the offense that Hunter plays. So, and then you have the media, all the focus on Colorado with Dion. I mean, that gets in people's heads too. So, it's kind of a weird year where both of them could have won it.
I
think he had 4 picks. I mean, he didn't like break records.
I mean, pretty good. He had 8 picks.
He had a nice season. I'm not.
What he had 1,200 yards almost receiving. He was like just a few shy of 100 catches. But Gentry was averaging 8 yards or 7-8 yards a carry.
Something crazy. I think he had more yards after contact than anybody else had. With his running regular, yeah. So, I mean, he's a bowling ball. Like, I'm interested to see what he does.
1,700, or it was like 1,600 some yards after contact.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Right, so, I mean, I hope they have a good run. I'd like to see him play some more ball. So, I haven't really, besides highlights, I haven't really watched any Boise games. So,
yeah. Well, I think Travis Hunter Jared, if you want to check this, if you can, I think he had 10 touchdowns and 8 interceptions, I think.
He only had 4 interceptions. It was like 4 or 5.
He had 4 interceptions.
Only 4?
What? It's just rare because it's rare that they play both sides. I mean, I just like for an endurance.
He's extremely fun to watch.
I mean,
he had some amazing highlights.
For stamina to be able to play that many snaps, like on both sides of the ball, like it's pretty crazy. I'm not saying he should have won it, but it is rare. Like I said, it doesn't happen very often. So
it doesn't mean you're a Heisman Trophy winner because you play both sides of the ball.
Travis had 92 catches, 1152, 14 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 11 pass breakups, and a forced fumble. But Ashton Gentry had. Let's see. I'm trying to find his stats.
Like 29 touchdowns.
He was 2,000. I think he was 3 yards shy of 2,500 rushing.
So, do the playoffs count toward your stats?
I don't know.
Career
because the bowl games did, didn't the bowl games do before? Like, college does it weird. So I'm just wondering if these games count, then he'll break Barry.
He's got 29 rushing touchdowns, 7.3 average. That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. Like I said,
what's more rare?
People.
What's more rare? Travis Hunter playing both sides of the ball or running back like that? I mean, I get what you're saying, Jerry,
that game
but
against Oregon had a lot to do with it too. Because I think didn't Boise State get blown out by Oregon? I think they did.
I'm not sure.
But Boise State's in the playoffs. Colorado's not. I mean,
no, that's what I think.
That's what I also felt.
With all the hype, with all the hype and all the transfer portholes and there. I mean, if you're such a good coach and you get all these players, like you should be, competing for a championship, not sitting at home watching 12 other teams play.
No, I understand. I'm just trying to be devil's advocate here. I think Jitty should have won it. I'm just saying, like, Deion's your coach. You're in the spotlight. You're playing both sides of the ball. Like, you're over here streaming. Like, there's a reason. I mean,
look at those games. Oh my gosh.
Right.
I mean, Travis Hunter, like, don't get me wrong. Like, if I saw Travis Hunter at Walmart, I wouldn't think that he was a special. I think he would like special needs, honestly. But no, I'm saying like he does. Y'all can't lie. Like, come on.
We do not condone that.
Come on.
I mean, I'm saying,
he's always just smiling,
You know what I mean, though? Like, when you look at him streaming, you're like, all right, bro.
Well, yeah. I mean,
somebody has some tisms. Nothing wrong. Hey, my niece and nephew are autistic. Not trying to clown. I'm just saying, if I saw him walking around, I would see if he needed a cart with a motor. That's it.
I mean, and also if they make another live action Ninja Turtles and want to do a token, they can.
Hey, in your defense.
Oh, for sure.
Before the conference championship game, they were outside in Boise. It was like snowing, I think like 12 degrees, maybe colder than that. And these fools, Ashton, JT, and company, they're all outside, no shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
Shorts only. Dude's a unit.
Yeah.
For
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's funny.
Yeah, well, popularity contest or not, Travis Hunter won it, so he's got the trophy. Yep. I wonder how it'll all work out with the draft when the time comes. Sanders is supposed to be number 1 pick, and then Hunter's.
It's a weak draft. It's a weak draft if he's number 1.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be projected.
I mean, he had a good year this year. I mean, they didn't win, but he had a good year.
I think Cam Ward's better than Sanders. So,
not saying that Travis Hunter's Justin Jefferson by any means, but you see the effect that he's had on that team. Oh, you gotta he's a top 4 pick, Travis Hunter, in my opinion. I mean,
he might go 2. Honestly, he might go 1.
You can't miss on that one.
Yeah, I think he's gonna play corner mostly. Personally, I think he's a better corner than a receiver.
Yep. Time will tell.
That makes plays.
Time will tell. Well, let's jump on them Texans. We got the Chiefs, 3 games in 11 days. Is that what it is, Jeremy?
You think so? Yeah. Because we played Christmas. Yeah.
Player safety.
Which hopefully Netflix can handle our stream.
Right.
Not pull a Tyson's Paul where he glitches out.
When was the last time we beat the Chiefs?
Not when we're Letterman jackets. Just don't wear Letterman jackets.
I don't know.
I can't remember us beating them. That's how long it's been, if we have. Before Patrick Mahomes?
I don't know. They had Alex Smith. I think we lost to them a couple times with Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Well, I remember we almost had a win in Arrowhead, and then they came back and won last second.
We almost had a win.
Almost.
In my head.
I think I was with Sean. We were winning, had a buddy. He had drove up there. His name's JP too, or JD actually. But yeah, he was at the game. But yeah, so not the same at all. 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 But anywho, hey, at least we got the good win against the old Dolphins.
Yep.
But like you were saying, JP Price, Jay Price on the down low. Man, we just haven't had any of that big playmaking ability that we've been saying or wanting to see. Like Nico was.
Maybe it's more predictable. Maybe we need to mix it up. Add a little spice in the mix, some trick plays. You don't see them.
Mix it up. Mix it up.
Something different. They can't rely on Joe Mixon to just carry us all the way. Now he can carry us all the way. He has that ability, but we can't rely on that because it's just unfortunate. We've got him getting 12 carries. Everybody else Stroud getting 6. Most of those probably sacks, 4 of those sacks. So, yes, we got to find a number 2 to really, complement.
I mean, that's the thing with Mixon, though. It's like he's had like 3 or 4 bad games in game. It's a boom or bust with our line. And the KC game coming up, not to jump on it too much, but we're not going to be able to rely on that. They're number 1 run defense. So I was surprised we didn't run to Miami, honestly.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a little bit more. I mean, looking at the stats, it just wasn't that exciting of a game, I guess.
But y'all were talking about big. Yeah. Y'all were talking about big plays. A lot of our big plays have been called back, though. We get them and just some illegal formation, alignment up the field, whatever.
Well, it looks like their defensive line got the better of our offensive line because Joe had a long of 5 for an average of 1.9 a carry. Now we got the one big play with Dare. When you mix it up, like I'm saying, you get somebody else out there. There's a lot of attention that he attracts when he's out there, Joe. So when you get our number 2 in there, he's probably in a better position. You got to put players in position. That's all it is. Putting players in position to make plays. I think that CJ Stroud's trying to do too much in the pocket, taking sacks. The interceptions are low, so at least he's not, just throwing the ball anywhere. But yeah. Got to get guys open and in position to make plays because these guys are well capable of making plays.
Well, I'm just wondering how Pat Mahomes' condition will be because he rolled his ankle or whatever.
I really think
he's got a true high ankle sprain. It's going to be that's tough. So I wonder how he'll perform.
I mean, you're going against Hunter and Anderson. I'm honestly surprised they're going to bring him out there if he's hurting. I know he's going to play, but we have when they're on the field together, when they're healthy, or Anderson, that D ends, that's crazy. That pass rush is crazy. And then you got Harris. I think he's questionable, but if he plays, that speed in the middle also. He showed off last game. But I think right now Mahomes is thinking about, Stingley. Stingley's confident, playing great. He's playing like the player that we drafted from LSU.
He locked down Tyreek. Tyreek had 2 catches, 36 yards. Goodness.
One-on-one, too. One-on-one with Tyreek. That's pretty crazy, man. I wouldn't want to be on that island. So
I think a fair play to that matchup is going to be that Kelsey matchup containing Travis Kelsey.
Yeah.
All he needs is about 2.5 back there to get him open.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how they do. And Pacheco's back, right? But I mean, I guess it all just comes down to Mahomes' plan. That'll be the decider for the. At least that'll be a big deal. But I think, like you said, man, we'll be getting after him. If he plays, he better be quick because we'll be getting after him.
Yep. I'm not worried about Kelsey.
I hate that.
I don't know which ankle it is either. If it's his back, because he's right-handed, right?
Yeah.
So if it's his back right foot, always back, going in his planting off that foot to throw off of. I'm wondering which foot it is. I mean, everything matters, him taking off, pushing off. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm. I hate to be a hater of greatness, but a lot of the Chiefs' wins have been real close and, ref call.
Yeah.
So you know, we're a good football team, and I know that we're going to be ready to play, especially defensively. So if he does play, he better be ready, or that ankle is going to, you know, it'll be done.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, the refs in the NFL want to show Taylor Swift 4,000 times during the playoffs. You know. So
they, just like ESPN with Matthew McConaughey, right? I don't want to hear it.
Right, always.
Hey, I'm not saying it's Tay-Tay's fault, John. Don't get heated. I'm just saying they show the camera.
Hey, well, CJ Stroud loves Jesus, man. So,
same thing with.
Yes, he does.
These refs look like they're going for UT as well because they want to get more McConaughey on there too. So it goes both ways.
All right. Why wouldn't you want more McConaughey?
It's obnoxious. Yeah.
More McConaughey all the time.
Nah.
All the time, man.
And remember, USC always had Will Ferrell.
John, you wouldn't have a beer with Matthew McConaughey. You would not have a beer and some shots with Matthew McConaughey at the bar. Yes, you would.
I'd rather
have it on him.
If I had to make a choice, it'd be Taylor Swift for sure.
If you're drinking, or you would drink with Tay-Tay or Matthew McConaughey?
Taylor Swift, yeah.
Tay-Tay's a wine girl, I'm sure. She's probably drinking mixers.
John's a Swiftie.
Buy me a drink, but I'll buy Taylor Swift a drink.
Thank you. Let's go.
But no, when you're talking about Kelsey, I'm not worried about him because he's too worried about Taylor Swift's Christmas present. Like, what do you get the girl that has everything? So I'm not worried about him.
Who knows?
Super Bowl bonuses to afford her, dude.
Santa's getting rid of her.
I can't say it enough. I love your backdrop, bro. It's so holiday cheer. It just puts me in the spirit,
so festive.
man.
Yeah, I just moved in. I had to decorate the place up, for the podcast. So, yeah.
Hey, John, be careful. Your beard's almost in the chimney. Be careful. Don't set it on fire, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Do it.
Yeah, I feel good.
Put it on my.
I think, like JP was saying, we stand a chance. I mean, it's not like the Chiefs. I mean, their record, I don't think reflects their actual play. So, I mean, and they've been in some close to the Oakland game they should have lost. So it's not like they're like, they're in some of these close games with like quote unquote not very good teams. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if we take care of business. It's gonna be tough, but we're definitely capable. Like JP said, just putting people in the right positions and game planning and executing that. And I think we have a chance. We did.
Just get the quarterback. Just get the quarterback.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Get old Pat Mahomes. Who's their backup?
What does either team really have to gain? Yeah. Does the Chiefs? They already locked down a bye, right?
Well, the Bills. I was talking about this earlier. The Bills. So they're playing for the number 1 seed, that first round bye.
Well, you get two. Well, there's 2 first round buys, right?
No, it's Carson Wentz.
One in each conference, or 2?
So they're fighting for home field advantage.
2 in each conference.
So they're basically fighting for home field advantage. Yeah.
Yeah. They're basically fighting theoretically.
Like,
I don't know. I mean,
like if we have anybody that, like, say Stroud gets an ankle or something or whatever, like if Mixon's shoulder, any kind of little thing, like what do we have to gain these next 3 games? Obviously, we want to win, but we're already locked in, right? So,
I mean, I don't. If we can't catch Buffalo or KC, then like you're saying,
yeah, which we can't,
right?
Well,
Buffalo,
or I guess we could. Buffalo has 2 losses.
Yeah.
So I guess statistically, it's still a chance, but it's. I mean, obviously, you keep playing through the season, and obviously for our fantasy league, for our playoffs, we want them to all keep playing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Which I got Mixon going against the KC defense, so I need him to do better than 1.9.
Jordan, these 2 at the bottom are facing off this weekend.
Me and Santa.
Our fantasy football.
Man, I'm in one league with work, and I've made all the right moves, and I've just had the worst luck. No, I did not. I'm just so
you indeed did not make the right moves.
Lamar Jackson was my quarterback, so it was just winning you're in this last week, and they had a bye week, like the week before last. And then, this past week off the bye week, he throws for 5 touchdowns, 290 yards. I was just like, man, I'm a week. Oh well, maybe next year. I really don't like fantasy football.
I'm gonna win this one for you, JP.
You sound like me every year.
It's frustrating. It's especially, these guys. It's all about bragging rights. So now they have the right to brag.
Right.
I'm always like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it again. I'll never do it again. Next year I get it again. Every year.
I took like 3 years off, and King brought me in last year.
Pulled you back in, gave you the itch.
Had to dust the trophies off.
Yeah. Dust the trophies off.
You did. You won the league that I was in with you.
Yeah. Well, the last year I played, I won both leagues, and I had to, take some time off because everybody was like, "It's not fair. Don't do it."
But then you were then you were like,
he had to take his Jordan.
Yeah.
His Jordan year.
Play baseball.
These Christmas presents ain't gonna buy themselves. Yeah. Yep. So
that's it. He said, I'm gonna win these things, boy. I'm gonna get some presents. So we got the Chiefs, and then what is it? We're playing Wednesday. So how quick of a turnaround is that again? 3 days, and then
and we don't
Chiefs and Ravens
regular games either. These are
it's like
Chiefs
brutal.
And the Ravens, like Jesus,
I know
they didn't think about us at all.
And then revenge game against the Titans. We got to win that last one.
Yeah. I mean, where are you at NFL player safety? Really? Like you're really concerned about player safety, but then you turn around, you play 2 games, and
they're like, we gave you a Saturday game instead of Sunday. We gave you an extra day.
God, yeah, ridiculous.
I don't even think they're gonna have a day to practice. What do they take? I think there's like 2 or 3 rest days.
Right.
And then, they usually practice like Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's ever been a year that I'm like, you know what? I'm really proud of how these refs have done, but I just want to reiterate how much they've pissed me off all season long.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
On all levels. On all levels.
They just flagged you, King. You just got flagged. You're at penalty.
It's all good.
Yep.
I'd like to commend our offensive line for getting it together. I don't know if y'all remember the first 3 weeks. It was terrible. I mean, I think we were breaking records with flags.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. 7-hour games.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think? We go in 0-2, 2-0, 1-1. What do y'all feel like for these next 2?
I say 2-1.
Who are we losing to?
Beat the Chiefs, lose the Ravens, beat the Titans.
Okay.
Beat the Chiefs, lose the Ravens, beat the Titans.
Man, I could really see it, and this is going to be crazy. 3-0, but man, that 2-1, but 3-0 in my craziest dreams. Just because I really do believe that we're going to beat the Chiefs tomorrow, and if Patrick Mahomes plays, he will not finish the game. For real, his ankle will shatter.
It's not a threat; it's a promise.
I didn't see the play. Was it bad?
We're going to be on his butt all day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I didn't see it. It's always.
I'm gonna go.
He has an ankle injury every year. And it's like, he fights.
But Lamar Jackson is, I think, MVP, or he's up there in the conversation.
Nah, Josh
Allen.
And
coming off 5 touchdowns last week. He's really taking care of the football. That's the biggest thing with Lamar is he's taking care of the football. And, I mean, it's tough. Probably 2-1, realistically. But if we beat the Ravens, I won't be surprised.
We got to beat the Titans. We have to at least beat the Titans. At least beat the Titans. That's it.
Hey, there's one thing we know. They are beatable, for sure. Both teams, all teams. Both teams as in.
Any given Saturday. Any given Wednesday.
Any given Wednesday.
Yeah. We might beat
any given what day of the week? Yeah, right. Yeah.
We really might beat the Titans by 35.
Well, we'll see. They beat us the first one, so we better just shut up and get out there and ball. That's one thing for sure.
Ridley's a stud.
I can't believe they lost that game.
We need to knock the mayor out of this. We're going to hit him so much, he's going to like Miracle Whip.
What do you guys think about the Colts? I mean, I think they got the Giants and the Jags, 2 out of the last 3.
I think they're eliminated. They're eliminated, right?
Are the Colts eliminated?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, Colts and Titans.
Yeah. I think that loss to Denver eliminated them mathematically. I could be wrong, but Jerry, in that video I sent you, I think that's what they said.
Oh, when it showed him dropping the fumble at the half-yard line?
Yeah.
Dude, what is that about, man? Hold on to the ball for a little bit more longer. Like, come on.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I mean, I love it. We know, Clint, if you're watching this episode, I'm sorry we keep talking about it, but it was great.
Yeah.
It's our buddy that's a big Colts fan.
Fundamental football there, Clint.
Yep. Hey, speaking of the Broncos, by the way, I think this is something people really need to look out for. This Rookie of the Year race. Who y'all got? Is it Bo Nix or Jaden Daniels?
That's like a 1A, 1B. I think it depends on these last few games.
Bo Nix has done well.
Yep.
It's really impressive.
Both of them have, but what you got, John?
My pick would be Travis Hunter, Rookie of the Year. What he did was so rare that they're changing the rules, and so yeah.
That was his rookie season.
Yeah. So.
And Coach of the Year, Dion.
Yep.
He's going to become coach of the Cowboys. They're still going to suck.
Yeah.
Jerry won't pay. Jerry won't pay him enough.
Sorry, I have to throw one negative Cowboy comment per episode. It's in my contract.
The Cowboys will never do anything until Jerry Jones is gone.
$500 million. Let's get real.
Yeah. Yep. Not for sure.
So, how about the Astros, boys?
I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Arenado trade blocked.
We didn't want him.
Tucker gone to Chicago.
Yeah, that's
Bregman.
Tough.
They're saying Bregman's gone any day.
It's really
probably
really
a Yankee or Red Sox
situation.
I'm assuming Red Sox.
Yep.
I think Tucker suffered an injury he's never had before, so he's it's okay.
I mean, he's about to get like $500 million. Like he's young. Like we weren't going to pay him. We got Alvarez locked up, and plus, honestly, man, Tucker was hurt too. Like I'm a big fan of Tucker, and our outfield's going to miss him. But we just got a first and a third baseman for way cheaper than all the money we were going to spend on Bregman and Tucker. Yeah. So now we can hopefully spend some money on the pitching, and hopefully get some outfielders. So, if not,
it's see what all that money we spent on the pitching did for us last year.
Yeah. So, Jeremy, what guys did we bring in from the trade with Tucker and like positional wise and?
So we got a starting third baseman.
All that.
Yeah, we got a starting third baseman, and we got a pitcher, and then a young. I think he's a minors. I think his first round pick this year. For third base. So, I mean, it was a good haul. So, we got our third base locked up. So, I mean, we got what we could for him because he's not signed, So, it's kind of like a rental unless they re-sign him. So,
Isaac Paredes, he played in the World Series,
who's holding
with the Rays?
Who's that?
Isaac Paredes.
Yeah.
He played in the World Series, I think, with the Rays. He's played a lot of baseball.
So he's only like 25, I think. So he's played a lot of baseball and he's still young.
Who's holding down the outfield now? With Tucker out.
McCormick. Then you're gonna have
McCormick.
I guess
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter's gonna play baseball.
He's switching over.
Well, Dubon probably play left now.
Yeah.
He'll probably get a starting spot.
He's a great outfielder. He's a great fielder.
Yeah, he'll probably get a contract this year. He'll get a nice.
I'm good with him playing a full season. Yeah. I'd like to see what he do in a full year, like starting.
Mm-hmm. It's all about his bat, man. Can he keep his bat high?
Mauricio.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Tucker. Obviously, we're gonna miss him. I mean, he's a power hitter, RBI guy. He plays elite outfield. But it just comes down to, like, you can't pay everybody. and the Stros lose 1-2 every year, and we're still there. So, it's not going to be easy to replace them, but I think they've done a good job replacing first and third base. So if you look at the numbers, and like the third baseman or the first baseman we brought up now, Christian Walker, like y'all were asking me about him, the Diamondbacks. Like JP, did you ever watch him play?
No, you're talking to somebody.
Yeah, but I'm just like, I look up, he's like this. But yeah, first base, he's won three Gold Gloves.
Yeah. Let's be more professional here, boys.
I'm just saying, first time on the show, act like he runs it, man.
Yeah.
Not looking good, bro. We're going to have to take it out of his contract.
Yeah.
He just lost his money.
Good. So 3 Golden Gloves. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing these guys get in the game. And I know, that's just how it is. We've seen guys come that we love, man. And Correa had to go, and Springer had to go, and just a few more, man. Tucker gone. Bregman going to be gone.
Cole, yeah. I mean,
Altuve still here, baby.
Let's go.
I mean, Altuve and, Alvarez. So they're locked up for a while. Yeah. But no, JP.
I can say this. I hope that Altuve gets back to, form, because he made a few mental errors this year that I usually don't see out of Altuve. So
you can't just mute us, talk to somebody, and then come talk about Altuve like that.
Yeah,
bro, but
you can't just. You got to come correct. You got to say something positive. You can't give us one of these like your sketch. Impeccable. Hey, brother, come on, man.
We're gonna call you out like Shannon Sharp,
bro. He gets it together.
Hey, so what I was asking you when you were talking to Santa's helper over there, Christian Walker. Do you know anything about him? First base for Arizona.
So to be honest with you, this was probably about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I was in Lake Charles and I placed a bet. It was the Diamondbacks money line, the over in the game. I think it was 7.5. And Christian Walker, they hit a home run, and the guy did it. So I've been a fan ever since.
And he did it. There we go.
It was like 50 to win 800. It was a great day. It was the day game. It was
So you're a fan. All right. So you're happy with the trade then? Or are you happy with the pickup?
He's happy with it. He's happy with the trade.
But yeah, he's they went to the World Series last year, or not last year, but the year before last, same thing.
So, well, yeah, I was telling him 3 Gold Gloves in a row. So yeah, yep, he's back at it.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing these guys, and we'll see what the season comes with old Bregman being gone. Man, it's sad to see him go, man. Seeing him when he was trying to reach the outfield line, hitting the home runs, he couldn't get there the next year. Then he started hitting them bombs, man. Just started lighting it up. So it's been nice to watch these guys' careers do what they've done, and we'll see Jordan still do his thing, Altuve do his thing. But what about them Rockets, man? Them Rockets been handling up.
Oh yeah.
A lot of recognition, a lot of respect being given, thrown their way. Everybody talking about them, saying, "Man, that's a great team." I know they had the Giannis talk for a while. They're almost getting traded.
Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
And then breaking up the squad, but now they've just kept everything rolling. And it's great to hear good stuff about the Rockets. Jordan, I know Jordan went to the game. I know that like last night. I want to say, how was that, Jordan?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. The energy's high. We're blowing teams out right now. The main thing is Ime. He's got those guys locked in and ready to play.
Defense.
I don't know if y'all watched the game last night. That's the name. I always said and then I think last night they said Ime, so Ime is.
Yeah.
But I think Jalen Green, if y'all watched the game, he turned the ball over on the first possession. It was like a quick little outlet pass, and it went right through his hands. And it was just like, yo, get it together, wake up. And then he ended the game with 32 points, with splashing threes. So I think, when a coach has that type of effect on a team, especially these young guys, they're hungry. A lot of them don't have contracts yet. Tari Eason is a beast on both sides of the court. I think he might be like top 3 in steals in the league. Guys they don't really talk about, and they do the dirty work. Fred, he's like a light switch, but he's still a veteran point guard at the end of the day, and that they all just want to win, and that's what I love about this team right now.
Yep, great team defense. I think we're 2 or 3 in the league. And then any given day, you can have Green, Sengun, like you said, Eason, Thompson off the bench. They're just fun to watch. And I've been watching them. You've been watching them too. I've been watching them every game for all these years. And, fun to watch, but we always lost when it came down to it. And now we're finishing games. The rivalry with OKC is real now. It's like back in the day.
Let's go, baby.
I think that was what's so key about not trading for Giannis is because then you take a core because we have a complete team. I think even on the bench, Reed's got to get it together, man.
It's hard for him to get his shot off. He's having trouble getting his shot off. He's a great shooter, but he's not athletic. So it's like he's having a little struggle with that. It's a big jump from college, but if they can get him in the rotation, we have people like Whitmore, who is one of the most talented guys on the team in the league. Honestly, young guys, one of the most talented in the league. He's not playing defense. That's why he's not playing. That's it. And then that's causing him to get in his head. He's missing threes, but we have people on the bench not even playing.
Shout out, man, Whitmore. You keep it up, son.
Keep it up, bro. If you watch him, he's a top player. He's a top young player. He just got to get it together.
Well, I think he understood the assignment. Some people, they get designated for assignment and then they take it as, disrespect or whatever it is. But no, at the end of the day, it's just a process. And it's so he can get more reps and get more opportunities and be on pace with everybody else. So I think,
And like you said, you're talking about Ime, he's a no-nonsense players coach. He's a former player. He's going to bring him to the side and bench him and be like, hey, man, you're not playing. This is why. That was a great pickup. It sucks he messed up in Boston with all that stuff that happened there, but it was good for us, real good for us, because the difference between him and Steven Silas.
We got him.
Silas was just here's the ball, go play. He didn't even run plays. He didn't play defense. So you get Udoka in here with all these young guns, and we built from the draft. So it's fun to watch. And we locked up Sengun and Green.
Let's go, Sengun.
No, he's a great player. Baby Jokic, really.
Yeah. I say baby Montevideo, but
it's really impressive what we've done this year. We're second in the West, I think. Is it second or third in the West?
Yeah, I think third right now, but we keep jumping back and forth. We beat OKC when they were 1, but it's such a long season.
Mm-hmm.
But I was saying in a recent podcast that the tickets are going up because they're getting better. They used to be $7, now they're $20.
Well, it was crazy. I was trying to go to the Cup game against the Warriors, and that night before they were $19, and then I was like, I'm gonna just buy them in the morning because my buddies were gonna go with me, and they jumped up to $130.
Oh yeah, the Curry effect.
Yeah, so we're what? Yeah, 18-9.
Oh, speaking of Curry, what do y'all think about Curry right now? The other day he went 0 for. They got blown out by 51 points.
I think he just retired. I think he's done. Just
go to cooking. Just go to cooking.
Right. I'm tired of Golden State being relevant. They've been good for so long. I'm just ready for them to just implode. I don't want to see Draymond Green's mug anymore. Not on the TV, not on the games, nothing. I can't stand that dude. Ever since he kicked everybody.
What if he came to Houston?
Then I would stop watching the games. I hate that guy.
I wouldn't mind him. He's a dog.
Hey, he's lucky I'm not 6'8", 270. I call him out. But I'm just these just jokes, Draymond. Just jokes.
Oh, Draymond.
Hey, realistically though, what does
he's a monster.
Do? If anything, got some Lumen trades possible. I know the Bulls were looking at maybe shopping Zach LaVine.
But we don't need that though. We have a young core. We locked up Sengun. We locked up Green. Why trade assets for players with inflated contracts?
If anybody just gets some good 6-7 men to come off the benches, I
think we're good though. We're 8-9 deep. I say keep it rolling unless somebody gets hurt.
Yeah, we're looking good. I love our team.
I do want to say one thing though, covering NBA. Did y'all see the Popovich comments in that press conference?
No.
Talking about, not trying to throw this in here, guys, but it's just either way, it'd be ridiculous about Trump and everything, Kamala Harris. and no reprimands. Go check it out. Go watch that video. Just look up his comments. He's comments with like Kerr and everything, and no repercussions. I mean, I think Popovich is a freaking joke now. I mean, just his pompousness, how he's always been. You know, these interviews, everybody thought it was funny. I think he's just an a-hole. Yeah. I know you saw the thing with Kawhi Leonard, I think it was, when they were booing him, and he went and grabbed the freaking microphone from the PA announcer in the middle of a game. Do y'all remember that? That was last season?
Yeah.
Stood up for Kawhi.
He
did a lot for this.
Like, what is going on, dude? I mean, yeah, what? He freaking sat out. And,
man, Kawhi Leonard is a joke. I mean, come on now.
That
guy played basketball.
But how ridiculous is it for a coach to go and literally to their home crowd and tell them to stop booing a player?
Yeah. No, I think Popovich is a lot like Belichick, like great coaches, but probably just unfun like humans. You know, like
they
walk into the room, you're just like, okay, party's over. We're gonna move.
Who's scared? Like, he tries to act hard. Like, who's scared of Greg Popovich? He's a loser. I mean,
is Belichick coaching for the money?
He's a loser. He's like how many rings did Pop have?
Here at 3J, we're like, we hate Draymond Green. We hate Popovich. Come on, bring it.
I mean, when did San Antonio
it's Christmas cheer this episode.
when did San Antonio win their last championship?
Duncan? No.
Yeah, that's all you think. It's like, I don't know, Duncan time, whatever Duncan and then we're there. That was it, you know?
I mean, no, he was a good coach. I mean, but I mean, like, what are they doing?
But now he's finally got a player. That's what's unfortunate, is because now he's got this player who is physically talented, way better than Tim Duncan. You know what I'm saying? Tim Duncan is just a dog.
Whoa.
Wemby is, ooh.
You think he's better than Duncan already?
Yeah, physically talented, like his talents. Yes. He's not better than him. He doesn't have a greater career than
the big fundamental, Mr. Backboard?
That's tough.
No, he has a chance to be generational for sure.
His ceiling is way higher than Timmy's, but
can he swim? Because Tim Duncan can swim. Well, Tim Duncan's a polo player, like from the Bahamas. You know, like just saying, Wemby might be 19 feet long, but can he beat Duncan in the 300?
I've never seen a big man shoot the three so pure.
Yeah, he's a freak. He like if he didn't play basketball, he'd be
is the alien.
Yeah, if he didn't play basketball, he'd be in the freak show at a circus, like in Venice Beach or something.
Yeah.
Get him, Santa. Awesome. Santa, get him.
It's pretty awesome to watch him because I mean it seems a little unnatural, you know, what he does.
And we got
the perimeter.
It's literally like you're 12 years old playing on a Nerf goal in your room. Like the Nerf goal's hanging, you're just like dunking like this. Like that's what it looks like.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Well, then on the other hand, it's crazy to see a big man shoot that many threes. But that's the game. That's the NBA.
It's pretty nice.
But when you think about it, though, I mean, like, okay, hot take here. If the game was how it was now, Olajuwon could have been hitting threes, but the game wasn't played like that. You know, like it's different now. You jack up 43s, but like Olajuwon was hitting 20-footers, just fadeaways and all that. You have big man David Robinson, probably could have done it too. Like it's just the game's changed so much. But I hear what you're saying. Like he's so fluid. He's a dominant player. If he ever gains a couple pounds, we'll see what happens.
Hey, and which made Tim Duncan so great because of that whole style of offense, everything that they needed every piece of that puzzle. They were a puzzle piece, so they all put together well. Nowadays it's more one-on-one.
The Spurs they had a squad, man, when they had that old Parker, Ginobili, all them. Goodness.
Yeah. It was beautiful basketball.
Well, we touched both subjects, but I was going to say, before we wrap this up, what y'all think about this whole Aaron Rodgers, Ryan Clark? Do y'all think Aaron Rodgers is done? What y'all think about just Aaron Rodgers' life? He got the ayahuasca journey and all the stuff on Netflix coming out.
I'm Team A-Rod, man. Ayahuasca, no vaccine. Let's go. Come at me, Ryan Clark.
Right? Ryan Clark pisses me off so much. Good
Like
Lord,
he was a good
man.
player, but I don't know, man. He acts like he was Palomalu.
I don't know if you like Ryan Clark, JP, but he drives me nuts. I mean, most of those guys on ESPN drive me nuts. If you're talking football,
4-10. 4-10. This dude got paid $40-some million a year.
But Aaron Rodgers, yeah, the Jets do suck this year.
Dude,
Right.
What
Can
they
y'all
did
blame him,
against
though?
the trash
Can y'all
Jags
blame
was
him?
Cool.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
like,
you got Garrett Wilson. I don't know where their problems are. I haven't, broken
He's
them
out
down.
of there.
I mean, they beat us.
He's
Dude.
requesting for a trade.
what if he came here? That would be amazing. No offense, Stephon Diggs, but I'm taking Garrett Wilson.
Oh,
CJ
all
loves
day.
him. He loves CJ.
Yeah. I mean, you give Nico, and then you have Tank in the slot where he's supposed to be.
Dude, if that was possible, oh my gosh.
Oh my
I hope so.
gosh.
I hope that can happen. But I
Dude,
mean,
I would give up Tank Dell and Stephon Diggs for Garrett
Well,
Wilson.
that's the thing. In football, you don't really have to, man. Like you give up a future first and a third, you got them. Like football trades are crazy. Like they don't involve
Yeah.
very much. Like especially if you're a struggling team. Like
Put a
the
lot of
Jets.
stock in those draft picks that are high.
That's because these owners are so frugal and don't want to take on these contracts.
I'd be a horrible
Right.
owner. I'd be like, no, I don't even like gambling and losing. I'd be like, wait, hold up. You made how much? And you did what? Take his
Right.
house.
Yeah. Does Aaron Rodgers play next year?
No.
Yeah.
If they keep paying him,
He-
You're like, I mean,
if you keep paying him
He
40
you
has
million,
think, you think he's retiring, John?
Oh, I don't know if he's retiring. I don't think he's gonna who's gonna
You
start
think
him?
he's getting benched?
Yeah. Yes. I love Aaron Rodgers. I just think realistically, yeah. Something's not working.
Everything in New York is a trash. Like,
Yeah.
it's a dumpster fire right now, other than
Yeah.
Buffalo.
I just think it's amusing. Keep on letting Aaron Rodgers talk. I think it's fun. Like he's already a Hall of Famer. He's rich. He's just like whatever. Like I don't know. I like
Yeah.
it. Plus, I'm big on the whole. We talked
you
about
get
he talks about the COVID vaccine and all that stuff. I love that because that stuff's
Yeah.
still crazy for me. But that's another subject.
Yeah.
So if he never wins another Super Bowl, do we question the one he does have? I mean, Jesus.
Nah.
Nah.
This guy.
I mean, he's a first ballot.
He's got MVPs and
First ballot.
He's first ballot for sure.
ballot.
yeah.
He's first,
No
yeah, he's
way.
first ballot. Look at it.
No
Pull up
way.
his stuff, JP. Like man, MVPs, the
He's
numbers.
nice. I already know. MVP's crazy. His touchdown interception ratio is extremely crazy. Although
I mean,
it took a hit this year. But other than injuries, he's had some terrible injuries that have, blown up some possible seasons.
I mean,
don't
if
know.
Eli's getting in, then come on, what did Cam Newton say? He said if Eli gets in, I should have 3 gold jackets or something like that. Like, it's crazy.
I love old Eli Manning. Them Manning brothers are pretty hilarious, man. I ain't gonna lie. I love that Eli rap when he's like, Tom Brady's the GOAT. Psych, I beat him twice. That is hilarious.
Yep.
I love that. I love Eli Manning doing that, man. He's so funny,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Eli was that guy that you'd be like, man, he's not that good, and you'd look down and look at his stats, and he'd went off. He was very subtle, and he was clutch. So, but he didn't hold a candle to his big brother, big old alien head Peyton, his big old brain.
He has
Yeah.
one more championship than he does. So.
Yeah, you
Well-
put him on the Giants. You put Peyton in that same position. Come on.
We
Not even
started
the
with
same
it. Now we're finishing
it
with it.
is
I
what it
wonder if
is.
the other Manning, which is now the Arch Manning, if he
Let's
can come
go.
in and handle up for your Longhorns, Jeremy.
Dude, he's gonna
JP, you a
handle up
Longhorn
for-
fan?
Honestly, within the past couple years, I've been converted to A&M because my little sister.
What? You can't convert from UT to A&M?
Conversion.
You can't.
Bro, I got.
It's a free
last
country.
Last Christmas, hoping
That'd be
I
like
get
being a
it, and I
Cowboys
have enough
fan.
A&M stuff. I've been rocking it all year.
All right.
Hey,
Yeah.
well,
Hey,
Well,
we
hey,
got their
Jordan, man.
quarterback. Did you see that?
What?
U of
What's
H
that?
stole their quarterback, Connor Wigman, to U of H.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, U of H is the only other team I
Cool.
keep up with. UT or U of H, that's it.
Yeah. Last time I checked, neither
We're
of
Cougs.
neither of us went to A&M or UT, so let's not take it so seriously, guys.
I mean, on NCAA football, I'll go there a lot.
Just a little bit of football.
Hey, I give it to the 12th man. I went to one game this year against Mizzou, and blew them out. But I sat down for 1 minute, and everybody was around me. Yep. Sitting down. You have to stand the whole game. It was hot as shit.
Hey, A&M's parties were epic, though. I used to go there with my friends, went to A&M, and I'd go there and act like I went there, but I was going to Lee College in Baytown. I'm like, I'm taking a civics class.
I'm a third year.
It's like, what do I have to say for you to like me?
Taking an emology. You talking to my girl, bro?
Girl? You a freshman here or what?
Right?
Oh, shit. Hey, Jordan, thanks for coming on the show, man. We appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, hey, thanks for having me, y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, give John, JP a round of applause.
You made a good comeback after putting us on mute. You made a good comeback.
Right?
That's it.
Texans. Let's get this dub tomorrow night.
We'll see how this all goes down. And hey, if we get another show in before, and if not, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Hey, Santa, bring us out. Can we get
Saw him off. Saw him off.
Oh, come on. No, Santa. No.
Saw him off.
No, Santa. Nice. I'm killing Rudolph now.
Let's go.
Jingle bells, jingle bells. Later, y'all.
Later.